Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do more of like a warm smoky eye because I knew that I wanted to wear this lip color that I have on right now. This is new from ColourPop. This is in collaboration with Alexis Ren, and when I seen this color I knew that I had to have it. It's like I don't even know how to describe it, kind of like a corally red shade. It's just so stunning. I also picked up a whole bunch of products from ColourPop, which I did use today in this tutorial. I used the new ColourPop pressed eyeshadows to create the eye look. But if you guys are new to my channel, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out, as that always helps out. And please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Otherwise, if you guys want to see how I get this makeup look right here, just keep on watching.
Alright guys, so first off, I'm priming my skin. I'm going in with the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, and I like to take this into my entire face and just really press that into the skin. This just gives me such a smooth, like flawless canvas before I go in with my foundation. And then I love mixing in the Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer, and really I just take a small amount of this and take that to my T-zone and really just press that into my skin, just where I have larger pores. And one thing I've been doing lately is concealing my blemishes and acne scars with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is in the shade Medium, and I just place that all over my blemishes and then just blend that in with a little concealer brush. And I really find that this kind of helps to, I guess, allow me to use like a lighter layer of foundation, and I've really been enjoying this. And then for foundation today, I'm going in with the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. And honestly, I forget what shade I'm in, but I'll list it down below in the description bar along with all of the other products. And honestly, this is kind of like a foundation that I've had like a love-hate relationship with. I know everybody raves about this foundation. And when I first picked it up, I'll be honest, I really didn't like the foundation. But it seems like the more that I use it, you know, I found like the primers that work better with it. And I really love using it with my Morphe M439 foundation brush, and I feel like it just blends everything out so nicely. So I've honestly been loving this foundation lately. And I apologize if the lighting keeps changing in this video. I'm still learning how to use my new camera, and I honestly don't know what I did to the settings. But anyways, I'm just priming my lids. I'm using my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion and just dabbing that into my lids with my finger. And then I'll set that with a little bit of translucent powder. And then I'm going into my ColourPop eyeshadows. This color is like a beautiful like burnt orange shade, and I believe this is called, what is this, IOU? And I'm taking that on a Morphe E27 blending brush, and I'm really just starting to diffuse this color into my crease and socket area. I want this color to kind of be my transition shade. It's just going to really help the other shadows to blend a lot more easily and seamlessly. So I'm just building up that color nice and slowly. I just keep packing on more color, blend it out, pack on more color, and blend it out until it gets to the intensity that I wanted. And then I'm going to go in with this next eyeshadow. This one is called Criss Cross, and it's a beautiful like red toned eyeshadow. It's so stunning, but it has more of like a vibrancy to it than like your average red. And basically I'm taking that on a tapered blending brush, and I'm starting to pack that in my outer corner, and then I drag it inward and kind of drag whatever's left over like up into the crease. And same thing with this color. You just want to take your time when building this, just because it's such a vibrant color. So I'll go back and forth between my tapered blending brush and kind of pack on that shadow, and then I go in with the fluffy brush and just softly diffuse everything and make sure it's nice and blended. And next I'm going in with this ColourPop eyeshadow in the shade Mittens, and this is like a stunning like plum brown like with reddish undertones, but I'm using this to start deepening up that outer corner. I just really want some more depth and dimension since I've used such bright shadows so far, but honestly this eyeshadow I think has dried out, so it really took me a lot of time to build up that color, but any deep like plum brown shade that you have will work just fine. But I really wanted to kind of intensify that outer corner, so I just take my time with building up this color, and it's just going to bring some more depth to the eyes. And next I'm going in with my Too Faced glitter glue, and I like to take this to my entire lid area where I'm going to go in with my next shimmery eyeshadow. This really helps to lock in my eyeshadow and prevent any transferring. I swear the struggle is real when you have hooded lids, so this just really helps to lock it in place and keep your eyeshadows nice and neat. And then I'm going to go in with the lid shade, and this is in the shade Take It Slow, and I'm using my finger to tap this onto my eyelid, and it's such a beautiful like shimmery iridescent like champagne color. Honestly, I thought it was going to be a little more gold, but once I applied it, it was very light and like frosty, but I thought it looked pretty nice with the warm toned shadows. So I'm just packing that to my entire lid, and then of course you just want to blend out the edges and make sure everything is nice and soft and seamless. And you can use a clean brush, or you can use the same brush that you were using for your prior eyeshadows. And then I go back in with a fluffy brush just to soften everything out. And now I'm going back into the eyeshadow called Mittens, which was like that deep plum brown shade, and I'm taking that on a flat definer brush, and I'm really just starting to pack that on my lash line. Honestly, I took it out like a little bit and winged it out just a little bit, just to give my eyes more of like an elongated shape and just really define that lash line. And then going back to the face, I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I like to mix two shades together. I'm using light neutral first, and then I go in with medium just to deepen it up a little bit underneath my eyes, as I don't like such a stark white highlight. And then I like to go in and blend that out with my Beauty Blender. Just make sure that your I can't talk. Make sure your Beauty Blender is damp and not too wet. And then I like to go in and set the under eye area with my damp Beauty Blender as well. And I'm using my RCMA No Color Powder. This just really locks in my concealer, prevents any creasing, and ensures that it is going to last all day long. And then I like to go in with a little brush and just dust away any excess powder that may be left on the face. And now on to bronzer. I'm going in with the ColourPop and Alexis Ren collaboration palette. This is called the Topaz palette, and it comes with a gorgeous bronzer and a highlight shade. And so I'm taking the bronzing shade, and as you can see, is so stunning. It's like a very warm tone bronzer, so it gives you like a gorgeous sun-kissed look. If you don't like warm tone bronzers, you will not like this one, but I thought it was so beautiful. It just really warms up the face, brings back so much dimension and life to the skin. So I'm just taking that to my entire basically cheekbones, perimeter of my forehead and hairline. I like to take a little bit on my chin and jawline, a little bit underneath my bottom lip, and also down the sides of the nose, just so it balances out the entire face. And then I'm going to go in with that highlight from the palette as well. So I like to take this on my Morphe M501 brush, and then I spritz it with a little bit of my Mario Badescu, can't say that, facial spray, and it just really makes the product a lot more pigmented by wetting my brush afterwards. And so I like to put it on the skin, and then I dab it in with my Beauty Blender just so it really sinks into the skin and kind of takes away any powdery like residue that's left on the skin. It just really makes it look a lot more natural. Quote unquote natural. I mean, who has this much glow on their natural skin? But you know what I mean. It just kind of melts into the skin. So I'm taking that to my Cupid's bow, chin, tip of the nose, and bridge of the nose. And this is a stunning golden highlight. Again, this is going to be perfect for spring and summertime, especially I think when I get a little bit more of a tan, it's going to look gorgeous. And then for blush, I'm going into the Becca and Jaclyn Hill face palette. I believe this is in the shade Amaretto, and I'm taking that to my cheekbones. This is a crown brush blush, can't say that. Packing that onto the apples of my cheeks, and then I like to go back in with a duo fiber stippling brush and blend out those edges with a little bit of translucent powder. It just really softens everything up. And then I'm setting my face using my Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day setting spray. I believe this is in the cucumber scent. And then I'm going back to the under eyes and basically taking the same shades on the lower lash line that I used in my crease. So you just want to build up those colors. I first started with like that burnt orange color, and then I go to the reddish eyeshadow, and then I will go in with that deep like plum brown shade and take that on a flat definer brush and just really push that into the lower lash line. I really wanted to smoke out the lower lash line just because the eyes are kind of simple, and I just feel like this brings a lot of dimension to the eyes. And you know, I'm not doing any winged liner with this look, so it's just going to really help to define the eyes. And then for eyeliner, I'm going in with this NYX eyeliner. I believe this is in the shade Bronze, but I'll list it down below in the description bar. And I'm taking that to my waterline. I feel like this just looks so gorgeous with all those warm tones. It wasn't anything, you know, too dramatic like a black, but it still gave you some more just some more definition to the eyes. And then for the tear duct highlight, I'm using that same gold shade from the Topaz palette, and same thing, I like to wet my brush and just pack that onto my tear ducts. It just really gives you a nice pop and opens up the eyes. And for brows today, I'm going in with the Benefit Ka-Brow Brow Gel. I have absolutely been loving this. This is a recent purchase for me, and ever since I picked it up, I honestly have not put it down. I just love the way that it makes my brows look. I feel like it defines them nicely, but it's not like overly dramatic and dark, and I just really love the color. I believe this is in the shade number 4, but I'll list it down below in the description bar. But basically, I just kind of go back and forth, you know, fill them in, and then I comb it out with the spoolie, and just take your time with your brows. You don't want them to be too harsh or dramatic. And then for my favorite part, which is the lip color, I'm going in with the ColourPop and Alexis Ren lip shade in Little Weapon. And this color, like, honestly, this is one of my favorite lip colors I think I have ever tried. Like, it's a gorgeous corally red tone shade. It is so poppin' and stunning and pigmented, and basically this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!